Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beat the Book. As you guys know, my name, Matty Pats, joined as always by Big Al Beller. Big Al, how you doing tonight?
Doing great, man. Just ready to jump into, what are we doing, the Cleveland Browns?
We are going to be doing the Cleveland Browns, as you guys can see on the beautiful screen here on the little thumbnail that we have there in the middle, or I guess you could just say the image. We have Brownie the Clown. That's their new mascot, so good for them. Shout out to the Browns. I prefer the helmet, but... Oh, it's Brownie the Elf. Yeah, my bad. Looks like an elf, I guess. Also, kind of clowning around there, just like the Browns do every year. But welcome to the show. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys haven't watched any of our videos before, this is not something that we normally do throughout the season. We do something completely different. We give you guys 3-pick parlays. We give you guys long parlays on Sundays. We also have teasers. We have our locks of the week. So we do a lot of actual betting during the season. As of right now, what we're doing here, we're doing schedule breakdowns, kind of give us a rundown for the teams, how we think they're going to do, give us an idea of how we're going to bet them for the whole entire season, kind of just get our minds right, our betting minds right, especially for the start of the regular season. So anything I missed there, Al, that you want to jump on?
No, we don't just kind of do betting. We're a betting channel. Like, that's what we do. It's called Beat the Book. We're here to beat the book. This whole channel is based around betting. So this, just like Matt said, gets us in the right mind frame. I guess if you want to say that, it just gives us an inkling into how tough or easy the schedule is and how tough the opponents are on the strength of schedule for the season. So.
It's also, we give you guys, the win totals for these teams, our win totals for sure, also the book's win totals as well, and kind of give you like our leans on where we like that team. So if we're on the over, if we're on the under, and that's kind of just like a futures bet for the rest of the season. It's just like our one like betting gift that we give you guys in these videos, because we're doing every single team. So it's 32 videos where it's just one bet. So don't be like, oh, these guys don't really do a lot of betting. It's like we do a ton of betting. Like all we do is betting during the regular season. So just stay tuned for that. If you guys are here, obviously you're here for the Browns. So without further ado, Big Al, you want to jump into it?
Yes, sir. Let's get after it, guys. We got the Cleveland Browns. Matt, do you have the offseason moves for the Cleveland Browns?
I do, and it's a very short list. They signed Joe Flacco, drafted Shedeur Sanders, and signed Rayshon Jenkins. That was the big defensive move that they made there. So, but yeah, other than that, it's been kind of quiet from the offensive side of the ball. Same with defense, kind of pretty much the same copy and pasted team. Like obviously, every single team makes moves in the offseason, as we know, but no like big flashy names except for them bringing Joe Flacco back into the fold.
Well, and Dylan Gabriel from the draft as well.
Well, which that's fine, but at the same time too, like we don't know if he's going to be a star or not. So like a lot of these teams that we go through, I don't really. I did mention Shedeur because it's a quarterback, and they have like 4 or 5 quarterbacks on their roster right now.
Dylan Gabriel, the quarterback, and he was drafted before Shedeur.
Yeah, but Shedeur's going to be better, like we've seen in the preseason. So what are we really talking about?
I don't know. Dylan played pretty good on the last preseason game.
Okay, well that's fine. There you go, guys. Dylan Gabriel too. Thanks, Big Al, for shouting him out. We'll see if he's ever a good quarterback in this league.
We will see. All right, let's hop into this schedule. Week 1, they're at home. They take on the Cincinnati Bengals to open up the season. Matt, how do you see this game going?
As obviously Big Al, we're really high on the Bengals this year. So give me a loss at home here for the Browns.
Okay, I am right there with you. I think the Bengals are going to be really good this year, so I'm going to take them to start the season fast, even though historically they have not. But Burrow's been playing in the preseason, so I think the Bengals are trying to start fast this year. Week 2, it doesn't get much easier. They head to Baltimore.
Yeah, there's a road game in Baltimore. Yeah, give me another loss here.
Okay, agreed. Baltimore is one of the premier teams in the AFC, let alone in this division. So to start against 2 of the toughest opponents in this division is kind of brutal. Week 3, it doesn't get easier. You head home, but you're playing against the Green Bay Packers. Go Pack, go.
Obviously, you still have Myles Garrett there. The only thing that you can hope for if you're the Browns in this game is an injury, like an injury sack from, Myles Garrett to Jordan Love, but that's not going to happen in my opinion. So, yeah, we're not obviously taking injuries into account. We're taking both teams fully healthy. So, give me another loss here for the Browns.
Agreed. I'm a Packers fan, but even if I wasn't, there's no way I'm taking Cleveland over Green Bay in this game. Week 4, they head to Detroit.
Yeah, there's a road game in Detroit. Nope, I'm good. I'm taking Dan Campbell and the boys. Another loss there for the Browns.
Yeah, pretty brutal start to the season. Cincy, Baltimore, then Green Bay, and Detroit. Like, you have 4 of the toughest teams potentially in this whole league really early on in the season.
Yeah, well, you can always you can also just throw another team from that division in there too if you want to.
Yeah, next game is against Minnesota. They go home, Minnesota comes to town.
Yeah, I believe that is a London game. But still, I'm going to take the Vikings here. That's another loss for the Browns there.
Also take the Vikings here. I think they're a better team, and I just don't know what Cleveland's going to be. Obviously, Myles Garrett's great, but is Flacco going to be able to score points? We don't know. So we got to take these teams at what we know. Week 6, they head to Pittsburgh.
This is a loss on the road in Pittsburgh. If it was the other way around, I might give them a win here, but it's also like Pittsburgh's defense, in my opinion, is better. They also have Aaron Rodgers to the quarterback there. I don't know. I mean, I guess if Joe Flacco is the Joe Flacco he was when he was on the Browns last time, and we saw a really good Joe Flacco, but then we also saw him on the Colts with arguably more weapons, better weapons, and he couldn't do anything. So, yeah, give me Aaron Rodgers. I think he's just the quarterback, head coach battle. I mean, Steelers win that all day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be right there with you. I'm not picking against Aaron Rodgers and this Pittsburgh team. I think they're going to have an incredible season as well. So we've got them both starting 0-6. So sorry to you guys, you Browns fans out there. That's just how that's a brutal. You have to play your whole division and then the 3 toughest teams in the North, all in the first 6 weeks. So that's week 7. They go back home. Miami comes to town.
Yeah, I'm going to give them a loss here. I think Miami's offense is too much for them to handle.
Really?
Yeah, of course. What, you think the Browns' defense is going to be able to stop the Dolphins? I don't. Dolphins fully healthy.
I don't like the Dolphins.
Well, that's fine. You don't have to like the Dolphins to know that Waddle and Hill are good, and as long as Tua is healthy, which, like we said, both teams are fully healthy, give me Tua and the Dolphins.
Okay, I'm going to give the Browns their first win here at home against Miami. Like I said, don't trust Mike McDaniels at all, so give me the Browns here. I like it a lot.
Okay.
Week 8, they head to New England.
See, this is where I want to give them a win, but it's a road game. I'm not trusting the Browns on the road. Give me another loss. This sucks. Like, this is a tough schedule, and it's also, like, obviously, as you guys could tell, as of now, like, obviously, you've only given them 1 win so far, but I'm not a big believer in the Browns this year. I don't think that their defense is especially good, except for Myles Garrett. So, and I don't think that their offense is going to be much better either, especially if Joe Flacco is going to be starting the whole season. I don't believe it. I don't trust it. Yeah, they're not going to be very good, and I think they're going to be trying to go.
Kind of a bitter Colts fan, though, I think.
No, not at all. Why would I care? Why would I care? Why would me being a Colts fan, like,
because
influence?
Flacco was on your team last year.
I could care less, dude. Richardson should have been starting the whole year, but that's beside the point. Go ahead. What's your pick for this game?
Okay. I've also got them losing this one. I like what New England's doing, and they're going to win some games. And so I think they can get the job done in this one at home.
Okay.
Week 9, they get their bye week. For you,
much needed. Much needed. Yeah, 0-8. Much needed bye week.
1-7, which is definitely needs. Come back. They head to the New York Jets.
Jets. Give me another loss here.
Wow.
Give me another loss here.
You like the Justin Fields Garrett Wilson combo, huh?
I do. Breece Hall's still there too. Like, yeah, give me a win here for the Jets. I don't know if the Jets are going to start off hot, but I think by this point they'll be pretty decent. And obviously, it's a road game for a team that I don't think is going to be very good. Yeah, I'm going to take a loss there.
Okay, I'm going to give them a win here against the Jets. I don't expect a lot from the Jets this year. I think their defense is going to be really good, but I don't know what that offense is going to be. So give me the Browns here, coming off a bye, rested to put the hurt on the Jets. Week 11, they're at home. Baltimore comes to town.
I think maybe, I don't even want to say any other divisional game. It's the Ravens. We know who the Ravens are. I don't care if you're at home. I don't care if you're on the road. I'm taking the Ravens here. It's another loss for the Browns. Sorry about it.
Okay. I'm going to give them a win here. I think they split with Baltimore. This division just beats each other up. They're all tough, so I like this one a lot. Week 12 at the Las Vegas Raiders.
At the Raiders. I'm not as high on the Raiders this year as a lot of people are. I'll give the Browns a win here on the road in Vegas.
Wow. Finally handing them a win.
Finally.
They get lucky in Vegas.
They get lucky in Vegas. Hey, a lot of people do.
Hey, that's what they say. I'm gonna be with Vegas on this one. I'm giving an L here. I think Vegas is gonna surprise some people, and I think they're gonna be pretty good. And yeah, I think I'll take Max Crosby and Geno Smith and Pete Carroll over Stefanski and Myles Garrett and Joe Flacco.
Okay.
So week 13, they head back home. San Francisco comes to town.
Yeah, and this is a loss. I don't care. It's Christian McCaffrey. Obviously, Debo's not there anymore, but we know who the Niners are. They're, in my opinion, the favorite to win that division. Pretty sure they are on the books, too. If their team is healthy, it's game over. San Fran, the Browns do not stand a chance in this game.
They are, in fact, the favorite to win that division, just barely. The Rams are second. But Give me a win here for Cleveland. I like this San Fran team coming in here. It's going to be cold. It's going to be wet. It's probably going to be raining. Yeah, give me a dub here for Cleveland in the elements against a California team. Week 14, they stay at home, and the Tennessee Titans come to town.
Yeah, this one with who's their new quarterback? You're really high on him, yeah. Give me a win here at home against the Titans and a rookie quarterback. Myles Garrett has a big game in this one. Defense shows out. I like it.
I've got the opposite of that.
Of course you do. See, like I said, he's high on the Titans. He's high on Cam Ward. He's just like, Cam Ward.
Hey, watch out for the Titans, folks.
You just said that the Titans are going to win this game, okay?
Yeah.
But San Fran loses in the same building.
Because Tennessee doesn't play in a dome. They play outside and it gets cold in Tennessee.
Okay.
It doesn't get cold in San Fran.
Okay.
So they're not used to it. That's the whole thing.
Okay.
They're a California team that's used to sunshine, and then they're going to come and be cold and wet and miserable. I don't think they're going to bring their A game, and I think Cleveland, who's used to it, will be able to make a pay. Whereas Tennessee's like, yeah, it gets cold in Tennessee too.
Okay.
Week 15 at the Chicago Bears.
I think we'll disagree on this one. I'm going to give them a loss here on the road.
Okay. I am also giving them a loss
okay.
Chicago, as everybody's been saying, should be super, super good. So, yeah, I think Chicago will win some of these games. And I think that Caleb Williams and the new offense will kind of be clicking by this point. So I like them to win this one at home. Week 16, they go back home. Buffalo comes to town. How do you see this one going?
How do you think I see it going? That's a loss. We know what the Bills are too.
Giving them a lot.
Yeah, it's the Bills, and it's like obviously like for you gave the Ravens a loss here when it was the home game. You think that they split. And that could be true too because divisional makes sense. The Bills aren't a divisional opponent. The Bills are a powerhouse. They're a wagon. Yeah, the Bills come in. Yeah, they don't care about the Bills are used to the cold too. If you're gonna try to reference that again, Bills know exactly how to play in this kind of weather. So yeah, give me the Bills here, Josh Allen.
I'm aware.
Yeah, I would hope so. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, they're not a Cali team or a South Beach team. So yeah, I understand that. I also have them taking the L. Buffalo is a premier team. They're one of the favorites to go with the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, give me an L as well. Week 17, they stay at home. They get Pittsburgh.
Give me a win here for the Browns.
Ooh,
home game, divisional opponent. I like it. Obviously, Ravens and Steelers are two very different teams. So that's why, obviously, I gave the Browns a loss against the Ravens at home, but give them a win against the Steelers at home.
Okay, I am going to be on the same thing as you. I think they win this game. I think they split with Pittsburgh, so give me a win for the Browns. Week 18, we close the season at the Cincinnati Bengals.
At the Bengals, another loss here. Sorry. Joe Burrow is just too much in my opinion. You're not going to be able to stop him unless you have a really good defense and you can keep up offensively. That's the thing. Browns, I don't see them being able to have the offensive firepower to actually keep up with Joe Burrow and the Bengals.
Okay, I am going to give them a dub here. I think they close the season on a 2-game win streak. I think they split with the whole division. Just that division beats itself up, and then who knows with playoff implications or whatnot, Cincinnati might not be able to improve their standings, so the game might not matter. So anyway, that's what we got for you guys there. My record for the 2025 season for the Cleveland Browns is 6-11,
and I am at 3-14.
Alrighty then. Matt, do you have it written down what the book has their line at?
I do not. Enlighten me, please.
I do. Yes. It is set at 5.5 on. This is DraftKings where I got my numbers. Shop around as always. But if you take 5.5, over 5.5 is at plus 115.
Yeah,
under 5.5 like a minus 130 probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely like the under pick on my end. There is a caveat here a little bit, I guess, because obviously I said Flacco's the starter. I think there's a chance that they win a couple of these games if Flacco isn't the starter.
Okay.
And I think if they let Shador play, I think then they have a better shot of winning games. Or even the other young guy that they drafted too. Either one of those guys, just because they're younger, a little bit more mobile. Obviously that elevates the team, especially if Flacco isn't the Flacco he was, 2 years ago when he was here. So, sure. Yeah, I think they have a better chance to win a couple more of these games, but I think I'd still be on the under of the 5.5, just because that's what we're going to the season with is Flacco. And I think with Flacco, I like 3 wins. I could see him maybe getting another divisional win, so maybe 4 wins. But, yeah, I see them as a 3 or 4 win team, especially, as we know now, Flacco's the starter. That's where I'm at, and I'll die on that hill.
Yeah, and I've got them at 6, which is right on the number basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I would still probably bet the under, even though I have them at 6, because I could easily see Baltimore sweeping them, or Cincy sweeping them, or Pittsburgh sweeping them. I have them trading with all 3 of those teams.
Yeah.
So, and their schedule's just hard. I mean, that's a tough first 6 games.
No, it definitely is. That's a gauntlet right there, and I don't think they're a team ready for that gauntlet. I don't think Flacco is ready to get beaten up by these defenses too. Except for obviously week 1, there's not really a good defense there, especially with them without Trey. But you got the Ravens defense, Packers defense, Lions defense, Vikings defense, Steelers defense. Like, those are some tough defenses. Flacco might be injured by the time they get to week 4 or 5. That's a high likely thing that, these teams aren't bad, and they get, like, the Lions and Vikings especially. Excuse me. I'm not sure how good Green Bay is against the. I know that they're good against the pass. I'm not sure how good they are rushing the quarterback, but I know they're going to make it terribly painful for him to actually throw the ball anywhere.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we've got for you guys in this one. We've got every single team. If your team's not out yet, it will be coming out soon, but you can go through the catalog. We've done all the NFC, and we've done half the AFC. So go check them out on the channel right now, and then look for our futures video coming the first week of football season, so it should be out about September 2nd, maybe 3rd. And then we got football, and we'll have picks for every single game all season long. So keep it tuned here, like and subscribe, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.